violation ng ating saligang batas, and that is a ground for impeachment. Kasi very clear kasi sa saligang batas, culpable violation ng ating saligang batas is one of the grounds for impeachment. Ang sinasabi kasi ng ating saligang batas, right kasi ng taong bayan to know, that is the constitutional right of the public to know the situation, the health situation ng ating presidente. Kasi kung example, may sakit ng ating presidente, mental health, or for example, yung drug issues niya, baka hindi na siyang presidente ng Pilipinas. Pag hindi na siyang presidente ng Pilipinas, who is the president of the Philippines? The president of the Philippines is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. So, kung example, yung presidente natin unfit to be a president, paano yung magiging commander-in-chief of the armed forces? So, baka malito yung armed forces natin and magulo yung he is the chief executive of the government. Paano kung yung chief executive natin is not in good health condition or in mental condition? It will affect the operation of the government. Kasi very basic kasi yan ka Eric and Dr. Lorraine. Public office is public trust. Pinagkatiwala lang sa kanya. Ibig sabihin, pag hindi na siya fit, kailangan malaman ng totoong boss ng taong bayan at totoong boss ng presidente who is the president of, who is the people of the Republic of the Philippines.
Attorney Mark Tolentino, Ma'am Lorraine, masingit ko lang ito ng mga kaunti. Which becomes a big issue now sa Amerika, ang nakasalang lang ang health issue na itinago ng kanilang defense secretary ni Lloyd Austin. Napakalaki ng issue sa mamamayang sa Amerika ng mga Amerikano sapagkat parang pinagtaksilan sila na fit pa ba na mamuno sa Departamento ng Defense.
Just a few days.
Oo, ma'am, in just a few days. Ito, presidente ng bansa. At talaga namang napakaseryoso at ang nagbulgar, former president ng bansa din. At nananawagan na dapat harapin niya ito, otherwise there will be a moral and political crisis in his leadership, Attorney Mark Tolentino.
There will be a constitutional crisis kung yun ang mayari. So mas maganda, sagutin niya lahat yan para at least matapos yung haka-haka kung may health issues ba siya, may drug issues ba siya or wala. Yun na naman tayo, mag-drug test siya, in open, live yan, dapat na hindi pwedeng hocus-pocus yung drug test, kailangan full transparency para malaman natin kung wala ba talaga siyang drug issues.
Attorney Mark, no? So, if we were to believe the former president, no, and he was the most trusted official, and I do believe him, the sitting president is in love with power. And because he is behind the People's Initiative, that is the allegation that will perpetuate himself, will perpetuate him and his family again in power for decades. That was the allegation in Davao, and now when you put that in the picture, it makes sense. A lot of things really fall into place. So, given that, long shot na magpapadrug test siya, no? Long shot yon. Hindi niya gagawin yon. So, ano ang recourse dito ng bansa, ng taong bayan?
Correct.
Mag-file tayo ng petition for mandamus to compel him to do drug test because isite natin sa ang provision ng ating saligang batas that the public has the right to know the health stability or health situation ng ating presidente. Very clear yun, nakalagay po yan sa 1987 Philippine Constitution. It is the constitutional right ng lahat ng Pilipino na malaman kung ano ba talaga ang situation ng ating presidente mentally, lalo na yung drug issues. And with respect naman sa PI, yung tinatawag na People's Initiative, from the word People's Initiative, kailangan ang initiative is coming from the people. Hindi pwede yan na People's Initiative but dikta ng mga congressman dahil sa 100 pesos, dahil sa 1,000 pesos o mga ganon. And second, from the word People's Initiative, kailangan alam ng taong bayan ano yung i-propose. Ano ba dapat ang i-propose? Dapat nung nakaperma sila, alam na nila ano yung mga proposal.
Tama.
Hindi pwede na perma-perma lang tapos naka-blanco. Parang nakaperma ka ng cheque na walang alam ang figure kung magkano ang pinirmahan mo. So baka tumalbog yan. Parang ganun ang nangyayari. Kasi from the word People's Initiative, the initiative must be coming from the people. And of course, nakalagay doon na 12% ng lahat po ng mga botante, then 3% in every legislative district. But kailangan yan i-authenticate yan or i-certified yan ng COMELEC kung sufficient in form and substance ba yung petition. But bago yan, from the word sufficient in substance, kailangan the initiation or yung start, the initiative, must be coming from the people of the Republic of the Philippines. And lastly ka, Eric, ang itong People's Initiative, hindi yan, iba yan sa Constitutional Assembly or Constitutional Convention. Kasi ang Constitutional Assembly or Constitutional Convention, pwedeng amendment, pwedeng revision ng ating saligang batas.
Tama.
Whereas People's Initiative is only amendment.
Amen.
Iba ang amendment, iba ang revision. Kasi pag revision kasi pinag-uusapan natin, total revamp of the Philippine Constitution.
Correct.
Baguhin lahat, from presidential to parliamentary to federalism, baguhin lahat. Ang, for example, baguhin natin ang sistema ng ating Constitution, total revamp, revision yan. But kung amendment ang pinag-usapan natin, piecemeal change of the Philippine Constitution. So kailangan malaman ng taong bayan, ano yung piecemeal? Ano ba yung tinatawag na piecemeal change? Ano ba yung gustong baguhin ng saligang batas? Kailangan bago sila nakapirma, properly educated sila sa information, sa baguhin sa saligang batas.
Attorney,
Ma'am, go ahead.
Attorney, so one of the more shocking things to me about this whole PI, no, na ididikit ko dito din sa drug addiction, ganyan, no, is how napaka-sloppy nung pagkakagawa. At saka yung parang wala talagang respeto sa saligang batas, walang respeto sa mga laws natin na ang mga kongresista mismo ang naging operators ng Speaker of the House. Nakikita natin na that's very apparent, no? Yung Calamigos Nograles, sila talaga yung sa Davao, meron yung mga, there's proof, no? And my phone is full of screenshots of yung mga staff ng kongresista mismo giving all of this, diba? So, ano yung paano natin imamaniobra yung mga karapatan natin, because you said if the president does not want to take the drug test, no, sabi mo mandamos,
Petition sa Supreme Court.
Petition sa Supreme Court. Pero ang grupo na ito na nakikita ko at yung mga nakapaligid sa Pangulo at ang Pangulo mismo ay ganit na ganit sa kapangyarihan to the extent that they do not care about the laws of the land at walang karespeto sa ating konstitusyon. So, paano yon, attorney?
Ano yung mga options ng mamamayan?
Yeah.
So, of course, this is election. Politika naman ito lahat eh. So, may election ba naman ngayon na next year? Election na. Filing of the certificate of candidacy, October na, this year na. Alam natin yung election. But ang pag-uusapan natin dito, yung tinatawag na constitution. Kasi, when you say constitution, dalawa ang step to amend the constitution. May tinatawag tayong proposal, may tinatawag tayong referendum. Ang proposal, ang may authority na mag-propose ng constitution, of course, the Constitutional Assembly, yung mga congressman, pwedeng Constitutional Convention, or through People's Initiative. Proposal pa lang ito. But kahit kailangan tayo magkaisa, kasi kahit na granting makalusot yung PI nila, granting makalusot, hopefully na hindi naman,